Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. Today is March the 11th, and the chart of the day for today is silver. Here is the silver spot 60 minutes time frame. So we can see we ended with 2 intermediate degree here, and then now looking for a wave 3 higher against 30.8. This is turning up since we still need to break above the previous wave 1 peak. Basically to confirm that this wave 2 is really finished. So here is the wave 2 here in the daily time frame, and so that means this is a wave 1. So if we look at the larger time frame, silver is kind of sideways, right, trapped between this range here. So we still need to break. Eventually only a break above 35 is going to clear the move up, right? If again the count here is bullish, but only a break above this 35 really clears up the bullish view. Now, shorter cycle, at least it needs to overcome with 1, right? I think if it does break above 33.40, that will increase the chance to break above 35. But step by step, for now, still needs to break above 35 and still needs to break above 33.38 in order to rule out any possible double correction, right? If it does a double, then it's going to go to 30.15 next, which is going to be the next support here in case it does a double correction, right? So even though we are calling the more bullish count, the more bullish view, but at this point it is still in the middle, meaning we still need confirmation one way or another which direction it is going to go. Break above 1 again will suggest a higher high, which is a bullish sequence, and suggest extension higher to 100% extension at least, which will then also break above 35 and will also opens up even more bullish view once it breaks above 35. Alright, so now going back to the 1 hour, like I said, as long as we stay above 30.8, bias is higher, right? Bias is higher. Currently, this ABC is already at the 100% extension area, so potentially we could finish this correction and then start to turn higher again. Now, a couple of things we're going to discuss here is the idea of this rally. Now, if we take a look at the daily time frame, this rally, it does kind of look kind of impulsive. So that means as long as we stay above 30.8, we could potentially indeed resume higher because this rally looks impulsive. That's observation number 1. Observation number 2, you can see there's a divergence here, which is suggesting that is a 5 ways due to the momentum divergence at the peak. All right, so because of that momentum divergence, we can say that this is most likely actually a 5 ways impulse, and that means as long as we stay above 30.8, we can see extension higher. Now, secondly, what about the alternate? Instead of rallying or bouncing from this area, what is the possible alternate here? Well, the other alternate I can think about is the following. You can count this as a 1 2 3 4 5 like this, right? So you can count this as a 1 2 3 4 5, and then you can count this 1 2, and you can count this 3 4, and then you can count this as a 5, and then divergence there, you can count this as an expanded flat like this. Now, if this is the count, which is also possible by the way, so that means you can actually break below this 31.57 because it's an expanded flat, right? So it doesn't really matter what the 1.61 extension is. It can definitely break, so it can do something like this, 3 4, and then go down again 5 and break below 31.57, but that's still considered to be kind of bullish as an expanded flat to finish with 2, right, before starting to turn higher again. So that's another possibility I can think about, which is still technically favored higher against 30.8. So I think the 30.8 is kind of the more important level. As long as we stay above it, we can see more upside. This area is a little bit less important, again with the alternate being an expanded flood from here, which can potentially actually break below 3157. But now if this count is correct, this one over here and then now ABC, then technically this ABC ideally doesn't break below 3157, and then we can quickly start to rally in 3 weeks at least from where we are. All right, so hopefully that is clear, guys. So 30.8, as long as we stay above there, we like it higher. Break below, then we're gonna go to 30.15 next to 28.5, where we're gonna see another support from there if it breaks below 30.8. Okay, so if you want to get more updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and the link is in the description of the video. See you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.